Hello, I am FerrousPilot, and you are watching Let's Play Pillars of Eternity. Last time around, we were talking to this weird lady with the feathers in her face called Palagina. And she was like, "This trading company is terrible!" And then we were like, "I'm gonna go now." So now we're gonna be like, what's going on exactly? Exactly, if I knew that, I'd be in a better mood. The only thing I know exactly is that Master Verrazano is determined to wind up in the grave before the season's turn. The woman looks back at the warehouse for a moment and grimaces, as if a slight nod in your direction. After a slight nod in your direction, she storms off. Okay. Presumably she's a companion. That's fine.
I shall.
Why does this part look all like faded and like not like as good as the rest of the stuff? I don't know. There should be like an inn or something. Yes, the Salty Mast. Let's go in there before we go and explore the Valiant Trading Company. We also need to go to the lighthouse, and I think there's a quest in there. But now we're going to go into the Salty Mast, because it's a mast, and it's salty, and I am not always salty, but I can be salty at times, I guess. That's what the kids these days always calling it, right? Being salty? I don't know what that means. What the heck is this? Don't press escape. This is Otta's house. Let's go into Otta's house. We're going to have to go into all of these buildings, so it's like, which one are we going to go into first, right? At first I was thinking Valiant Trading Company, but it seems like it's going to have, like, talking. "Are you here about my boy?" "Sure." The woman looks like she hasn't slept in days. Her hair is a rat's nest of tangles, and her eyes are lined with shadows. She casts an anxious glance at the door. Her eyes widen, somewhere between hope and apprehension. "Are you here about Darren?" Calmed. "Pull yourself together! I obviously have no idea what you're talking about." "It's my son. His father, Wade, took him fishing 2 days ago. I haven't seen them since. The neighbors are no help, and the city watch hardly bothers with the gift these days. I'd be out on the docks looking myself, but I can't leave the baby." Her eyes wander to a crib, and she lowers her voice. "I don't dare take a hollowborn out, what with the violence near the brothel." "Oh shit, it's a hollowborn baby!" "You have a hollowborn baby?" The answer is etched plainly on her face. "Wadewood's legacy is as potent in Defiance Bay as anywhere. People are scared, and if they are looking for someone to blame, whether it's those women at the brothel or the families of these poor babes. Might be nice if a god or two stepped in and set people straight, but maybe that's just me." She sighs and watches the motionless cradle. "I don't approve of what goes on at Maya's place, but these attacks won't earn us God's mercy, and it's only made it harder to earn a living." "Oh shit! Tell me about their disappearance." "What do you want to know?" "Tell me about bears and rabbits." A ghost of a smile flickers across her lips. "He's a brave lad, if a little too bold for his own good, but he's always been a dutiful son and a gentle brother. He's got dark hair, quick eyes, and a ready smile. When you find him, you'll recognize him in a heartbeat, I'm sure of it." "Tell me about Wade." She scowls and brushes a greasy strand of hair from her face. "Sometimes I don't know whether to rejoice or rue that he came home as often as he does. He spends most of his time and all of her money drinking at the brothel. Has ever since... the hollowborn, eh? Where did you last see them?" "Wade was taking Darren fishing at the docks. That was 2 days ago." "I have no more questions." "Oh, I said I have more questions. Well, I'll be back if I find anything. I don't know how to thank you. I don't have much to spare these days, but Ondra bless you for anything you can do." "All right. Let's go and find Darren. Can we steal something from you?" "No? Okay." A quiet, motionless shape is swaddled beneath the filthy rags and moth-eaten towels. Man, this like hollowborn stuff is like kind of sad, eh? I say like 70 hours too late into the game, but yeah. That's a real shame. Also, we're gonna get the hooker's quest.
You think we could get another dog? Keep this one company? Just a thought.
That's why Itsumak is here.
Yes?
I kind of like Ader. He's a nice dude.
I shall.
"You look like you want to have a good time, honey, and I'm all open for business." She's a prostitute. Well, we can do a little circle here. Sometimes you can run into people. Sailor? Or prostitutes, okay. Or courtesans, I believe is the politically correct terminology nowadays, or preferred nomenclature. "Grab his purse and go! Yeah! Thieves are stealing things, and we are going to stop them and kill them and stuff." Alright, let's go. This man's fancy clothes are ripped and blood flows from a fresh cut above his eye. He tries to push himself up, but his arm is shaking. He winces painfully. Thank you! My head! Should I teach those thugs a lesson? Just get me clear of this place first, yes? He sighs and rubs his head. Ondra's gift was never this bad. Even a night with Kali isn't worth this. He limps away. He seems perfectly healthy to me. I just want to get home. Okay, go home. Go home, motherfucker. Leave. See if I care. Where does he live? Am I going to follow him home? No. The answer to that question is no. So we can explore these docks and we'll probably find some sign of the kid and all that stuff. We'll do it in a second. First, we're going to go into the whorehouse. Yeah. And we'll talk to them. Traditionally, in the Infinity Engine games, I don't remember there being a whorehouse in any game except for how much it would cost for two ladies at
Like
once.
this in Gilded Vale.
What?
Just Wallaroo of the milkmaid. She knew what she was doing.
Okay.
Visit new lands, see the sights. I do love travel.
Now to find a home for my other staff.
Really? All of the NPC companions are going to make a comment about it? Okay. Anyways, what I was saying is only Planescape Torment, I think, had a brothel. And that was a brothel of, like, intellectual pleasures or something. Basically, it wasn't for sex only, I think. You could get a companion in there. That was cool. Let's talk to Maya.
Greetings.
The Amoa woman watches you suspiciously. One hand is tensed at her side, but as you approach, she relaxes and gives you a friendly, if weary, smile. I don't see many outfitted like you who aren't looking for trouble. You aren't looking for trouble, are you? What kind of trouble are you having? A frown ripples across her blue facial markings. The kind that's bad for business. Local rowdies have taken to harassing my hard-working boys and girls. And our boys, you say? And our customers. They started showing up after this rash of Hollowborn, and they've been driving up my regulars' way. She looks you up and down, scratching her chin. I've been looking for someone to help me clean things up around here. The knights are too busy sniffing around Dukevar to bother with us commoners in the gift. I'd just as soon not deal with their bureaucracy anyway. No one should be harassed. You need me to make an example out of these thugs. Can't say I'd mind that as long as it solves problems. Maya draws you closer. These thugs tend to roam in groups, which suggests to me that these aren't random incidents. She places one large finger on your chest. You put a stop to those attacks and I'll find a real nice way to thank you. Got me? There's a look in Durance's eyes like a lion has stumbled upon a herd of deer. His knuckles are white as he clutches his staff with both hands as he surveys the room. He laughs to himself, low and rumbling. Really? Really, Durance? God fucking damn it. Well, I guess, like, if he likes horrors, then it makes sense that he calls his own fucking goddess a whore. So, I got questions. What do you know about these attacks? You only have to step outside to see it for yourself. Those thugs are out there just waiting to cause trouble for anyone coming or going. Maybe they would have let you pass, however. Tell me more about your business. It's not doing as well as I'd like with all this trouble. I run an honest enterprise, just trying to give folks a little rest and relaxation. You help me out, I'll see about getting you a special discount. Can I ask you about something else? I want to order refreshments? Any of your regulars interested in earning some coin? Only if they can spend it again? Oh, you can hire adventurers. This is like an inn, basically. Okay, that's fine. New quest, supply and demand. All right, let's talk to her a little bit. Tell me about this place. I thought it was crystal clear as the waters below the docks. This here is the Salty Mast, the most famous house of pleasure in Defiance Bay. We've got drinks, beds, and a good company to help you enjoy both. Of course, the club for refined and prestigious gentlemen is upstairs. You'll find several of the hardest working boys and girls in Defiance Bay up there too. Now, what can I do for a strapping lad like yourself? I'm here for some quiet time. Maybe later. No, we'll do it now. Quiet, loud, however you like it, as long as you pay up front. I've got ladies, lads, and a few I'm not quite sure about. Go talk to whoever tickles your fancy, unless you fancy Cyril, in which case you can settle with me. Like a night with Cyril. 1000 CP. What can you tell me about Cyril? You must be new in town, dearie. She's only the most sought-after girl in the district. You want to spend some time with her? Just ask. She's 1,000 for the night, but she's worth every pound, or so they tell me. Fancy a go with her? Maybe another time. That's what everyone says at first. All right.
I shall.
Good. These are brothel guards? Talk to Maya if you got questions about the attractions. Really? Attractions? All right. How much for a pleasure of your company, Tella? Let's talk to Big Dermsey. The Orland man seems to walk with a slight limp. He doesn't say anything, but he stops and regards you with interest. What's wrong with your leg? He just laughs and shakes his head. How much? I'm not interested. Alright, so this episode is going to be let's go and talk to all of the prostitutes in the brothel. I hope you guys are ready for a good time. Okay, Oriko, what's up, dude? Oriko catches your eye. A golden hoop dangles from one ear, and his fine, fitted clothes whisper as he glides over to you. Actually, I think Baldur's Gate had a brothel as well. It's been a while, guys. You have me at a loss. How could I afford time with such a magnificent creature? Make mine free, and we'll call it even. What are you talking about? I'm talking about your magnificent eyes and perfect lips. Truly, it should be a crime for you to ever close them. He runs a finger along a perfectly symmetrical goatee. What can Oriko do for you? You tell me. Something must be experienced to be believed. How much? 300. Bye. Why is he dancing? Let's talk to brothel patron. I don't understand the locals. Why fight in the streets when there's pleasure to be had? I agree with you. A lady's got to have her fun, especially these days. Okay, I guess she's not for hire. Can we, like, bust into these rooms? Just, like, barge in uninvited? Apparently so, and I guess we can steal their shit as well? Their wooden clothing. Potion of minor regeneration. Are they gonna, like, get mad if I take it? Maybe not. I'll come out here, talk to the dude. He's like, what's up?
Yes?
Yeah, they don't care.
Of course.
Pay on time and play nice, and you won't get into trouble. I'm gonna save before I start looting all their rest of their stuff. Anyways. Oh yeah, gold copper pants. Capper pants! And yeah, all of their accounting data, that's really nice. Nice to know. We'll figure out how much inventory they have. Inventory! Good times. Alright, let's talk to this dude. Captain Pepperjack. Not interested. Brothel patron. Brothel patron. So how exactly does this work? By the flame, your mother never gave you the talk? You know what I mean. How do I get started? Find the fellow you like and jiggle that purse of yours. Should do the trick, but which one? Blazes, girl, if you can't make up your mind, give me some coppers and I'll have some fun for you. Okay. Not interested in what you have to sell, Captain Pepperjack. Lions, another round fast. This is Wade. Hey, tap Wade up. What happened to your kid, dude? What do you want from me? I heard about Darren. Are you okay? No, not at all. I was taking the boy fishing. I just wanted to stop on the way for a drink. A quick one. So I told him to wait for me outside. I only meant to stay for a few minutes, but by the time I came out, he was gone. And you sit here still? I don't know what I'm gonna do. Gonna tell Oda. You'll have to face her sooner or later. That you're a terrible father?
Yes.
Oh, good times. No, you can't. You fucking kid. What is wrong with you, man? Well, it's the same exact conversation, right? Every foreign sailor visiting the villager knows about the Salty Mast. Bye. I'm here to talk to whores, all right? Not to you. Let's talk to Gefa. Not from around here, are we? The young woman's voice rolls with the saucy cadence of Ondra's gift. You need a local girl to show you the highlights. Luckily for you, I'm one of them. Local girl or a highlight? Both, gorgeous. What else can we do with that clever tongue of yours? And what local attractions would you recommend? I'd rather show than tell. Maybe another time. Why are these brothel patrons all talking to one another? A place like this reminds you that sailor's life is not so bad. Who's this older drunkard? His robes are torn and stained with vomit. He turns his eyeless face towards you, wiping his mouth. Come for a story. His speech is slurred and his voice ragged. I told all the best stories. He slaps his chest. It's my club anyway. What club? Club for refined and prestigious gentlemen. He prods your shoulder. Wait, if you don't know about the club, you must be... He heaves, catching at his chest. After several precarious seconds, he recovers. Where was I? Oh yes, you must be here about the ring. The ring! He shoves it into your hand. Have to have that to get into the lounge. They don't just let anyone in, you know. He wipes a hand on his shredded robe. It's the most exclusive club in Defiance Bay. He slaps you on the back. And whatever you do, don't tell them you're new. He turns away, overcome by a fit of dry heaving. Don't tell them you're new. Okay. Postmego, not her, the Velika Glamfin up the stairs. I have no taste for frigid women, I'm afraid. That's because you have no taste. All right, brothel guys, what's up? This is the best place in Defiance Bay for able seamen. Able seamen. Oh, man. Good times. Who is this? Are you for hire? Patrons. The courtesans work up a fierce appetite, if you know what I mean. Keeps me busy. Been working overtime ever since the riot started. All right. We've fully explored it. We can go upstairs, I suppose. You said don't tell them at your news, which makes me scared, which makes me quick save, because I am save scum. I am a save scummer. That's what I meant to say. I don't know why I said I am save scum. That doesn't make any sense. I am sea scum. Now that would make sense. Who is Lirnia?
Well met, friend.
The dwarven maid raises the hem of her skirt to show you a well-muscled leg. You have never experienced anything like this before, trust me. What do you mean? Why, I could climb a tall thing like you all night. She slaps a smooth, firm thigh. How much? Not right now. Knock the good sense out of you. Oh, good times. All right. I don't want your adherent clothing. Let's talk to Ikali.
Traveler.
The pale elf's gold eyes are like the color of winter sunset. She touches your cheek with a cool hand. You look like you've journeyed far. Let me show you comfort and rest. Tell me about yourself. I came into Defiance Bay from frozen lands at the southern end of the world. Few of my people venture this far, but none know how to warm a cold night like we do. Her skin seems to glow in the darkened bar. How much? No, thank you. The southern arts. Good. This is hilarious.
Good day, stranger.
Let's talk to Aldwin. The elf's long hair, framed high cheekbones, and long slender nose. It's not every day that the club gets such a breath of fresh air. Who are you? I am a native of the Durwood and an expert in the subtle arts. If it's practice, skill, and finesse you seek, look no further. He wraps his tapered fingers around a wine goblet. How much? 106 pans. Only 600 pans for my daily bread, while you and I feast on love. And I'll be going. I'll be going. Nice ring. You may enter. All right. This is Cyril's guards, these guys. Cyril is like the high-class version. If you want to meet Cyril, talk to Maya. All right. In a minute, first we're going to go and explore this area. Yeah, let's like barge into these rooms. Why are brothel patrons talking to one another? That's what I don't understand. Not just the drakes that are stiff around here. Okay. Seriously? God, it just has like clothing in it. That's fucking hilarious. Nobody else in here, apparently. Hold on.
Let's see what lies this way.
Nothing to steal? Alright, let's go. We've explored pretty much all of it. Alright, let's save scum, and then we'll go into the place with the ring. We do good business with the Salty Mast. Jason? Vincent Dweller? Wait, is that Vault Dweller? Are you fucking kidding me? Jason? This is like freaking assholes from the RPG Codex, man. What the shit? Who are you? Beck Ordo, I don't know. But I know for sure Jason is like a mod at RPG Codex. And Vincent Dweller, this guy, it's spelled Dwellier, which I don't understand. But this guy is basically, he's making a game called Age of Decadence. It's a turn-based CRPG. So there's that. And also there's the dodecahedron / D20. The plaque beneath the display case reads, the legendary gilt blade of Lorne, capable of smiting any foe dead with a single blow, broken in the Battle of Tower Watch. That is, I guess, referring to RPG Watch or something? I don't know. It seems like a vague reference. Let's talk to Jason. Your first time in the club for refined and prestigious gentlemen, sir? I should have just guessed from the name that this is what it would be. Fucking RPG. This is really dumb. So, you're a member, I see. Are you here for the exclusive club equipment? Tell me about this place. Broadly speaking, you're in the club for refined and prestigious gentlemen. Really? Guys, that's a pretty terrible name. On the upper floors of the Salty Mast. More specifically, you're in the members-only lounge, which means you've been a part of the club for at least a year. Yeah, this is because... I understand. Our rules are strict, but they keep the riffraff out, mostly. Show me your stock. I've been collecting the finest equipment for over a decade. I guarantee you won't find a superior collection. I'm actually going to look through the shit that they have to sell if there's anything good, and I'll be back in a minute. Alright, so I'm back, and there's mostly just, like, most of the stuff is just, like, regular stuff that has, like, weird-ass names. There's one thing that I wanted to show you guys. There is a particularly interesting one that I thought was funny. Don Paco's Cod Piece of Vigor. And it gives you +2 Constitution. So that was pretty good.
Yes.
But yeah, otherwise it's just like weird references to nonsense and shit. So yeah, let's examine the 20-sided die. Club of Refined and Prestigious Gentlemen Guest Book. And this is like a list of all the people from the website. So that's cool. Guys, nice meme. Nice meme. Good job. I'm gonna go now. Let's go and do the quests. Okay. It kind of whatever. Like, I mean, they backed the game. I think they raised like $10,000 or something as a community, so fine. You know, what am I gonna... But it's so... Let's focus on the quests. We need to go and find that kid that got murdered or something. So let's do that. This is a boat, not a kid.
White flame and sound.
Maybe if we go into scouting mode, we'll be able to find him more better. It's probably untrue. I like this like stuff that's floating around on the docks, or on the water. Not on the docks, that would be a little bit odd. Oh, we can walk through here. Cool. What's up, Jareth and Hakami? How are you? Let's go. So this area was just like completely worthless. Let's go into this area, which will hopefully be less than completely worthless. Maybe it'll be slightly worthless, but not entirely. That would be pretty amazing, right? Where is our party exactly? I don't know what kind of pathfinding system this game is using. It's probably a pretty good one, if I had to consider anything. What have we here? Another tourist in the gift. He nods to his shifty-eyed companions. I'll give you money, just leave us alone. Let's talk this through. Alright, fine, I'll kill you guys. God damn it. Alright, die. Boom! You got fucked. Like, seriously, they did. Kevin Durant, how about some bonuses here?
Hey.
Why don't you use some bonuses too, Ader? Okay, good job. And if we can, we'll send out a little bit of a freezing ability here to make the enemies get frozen. Yeah, that's working. And yeah, we're in a pretty good spot. I like the flintlock like guns in this game. I think they're pretty cool. I like that they've included those. I think they add a little bit of uniqueness to the world, and they're also kind of fun.
Of course.
When you shoot them.
Am I the only one here starting to nod off? Break
Yes,
might
you
be in
are.
order.
Go away. What is this rusty bronze key? We'll probably find something out, but that's fine. We'll take the stuff into our stash, and we'll sell it to the Club of Refined and something Gentlemen. What was the supply and demand? Find and confront the thugs. One of the thugs dropped like a key that looks like it belongs to a house in Ondra's gift, which is fine. and we'll look into that. But first, we're going to find this kid who's gone missing. Also, we need to check out the lighthouse. Why are you up there now?
I shall.
Okay.
I shall.
That was weird. Like, the portrait it went higher for some reason. So it could be any one of these houses. I'm thinking maybe it'd be like this ramshackle house, but we already opened the door to it, so it can't be that. You know, generally speaking, they would tell you where the house is. Is this guy a guard? He's a soldier. Oh, right, we still haven't explored the Violian embassy. Who's this Imatil guy? An old man paces the docks and looks out over the water. He's fussing over something large and round, which he constantly shifts from one hand to another. You're not certain whether this wide-eyed, gape-mouth expression marks surprise or fear. It seems he isn't either. You, don't look like a guard. He examines you and your equipment more closely. Say, would you be interested in making some coppers, would you? He shows you the object in his hand. It's a large round opal with Ingwithan runes carved into it. It glistens with his sweat. See that ship way down there? It's been looking for somebody to help me recover some Michelin cargo. Have you seen a boy named Darren around here? I see him near every time I'm at port. He's the one who found the opal. Good kid, despite the loafer of a father. Loafer? A scowl crosses his leathery face. Drunk more often than sober, poor company either way. He spends a scant coin at the Salty Mast when he's got mouths to feed, and he thinks his hollow-born daughter is the curse on his family. Yeah, he's the curse. Any idea where Darren could be now? That boy loves ships. He's probably playing pirates with the sailors, if he hasn't stowed away in their cargo. Thank you for the information. You see that lad you tell him wait until remembers the deal. I owe him a basket of mussels for finding that opal. Tell me about this missing cargo. We started in cold morn and we were making our way down the river, loading and unloading as we went, business as usual. What exact? Give me the short version. We picked up some crates from Cleabin Lake. Suits of armor and broken scepter is what I heard. We were almost to Defiance Bay when the armor came to life and slaughtered everyone in the hold. So I locked the hatch. Heravius blinks 3 times exactly, his face twitching more each time. So aiding and abetting in the looting of Ingwithan treasures. The real crime is that I'm not allowed to tear his lungs out through his navel. He rolls the stone between his hands. I'm just a deckhand, but I was the only one left. I piloted the ship as best I could, but I hit rocks as we were passing. Brackenbury. I barely made it to Ondra's gift before I had to jump overboard and swim for the docks. I had given up on the cargo, not to mention the payday, when one of the lads pulled this up in his nets. It's part of that scepter. From what I recall, there were 3 other pieces, and I bet anything that they're somewhere in the shallows too. If you could find them, there'd be a profit to follow. There must be some reason you haven't gone looking for it yourself. I'm lucky to have escaped that ship like I did. What happens if I find the rest? You'll find the missing pieces of the artifact, and I've got an adamantzer friend from my expedition days who will find you a stack of coppers. All I want is this few £100 for my lost payday. If that sounds fair to you, I'll give you this stone and the name of my contact once you have everything else. Imatil regards the opal again. Seeing as the kid dredged the stone up in his net, I'd wager he could probably find the missing pieces in the shallows during low tide. About this Ingwithan relic. Yes? Do you have any idea what your animancer friend wants with this relic? She was always tinkering with those things back when we were young. I used to think she was a fool, retiring to some dusty study in the Brackenbury, but after the horror in the boat, I'm thinking she made the wiser choice. How's business? I'll be glad to sail with the captains who are more careful about their cargo from now on. I don't give a worm's wings about the Duke's trafficking laws, but I'm too old to fight ancient horrors. Ancient horrors, yeah, that's a great way to pronounce words. He takes a deep breath of the salty air. I just want to enjoy my twilight years doing an honest day's of work. Imatil doesn't sound like a Derwoodan name. That's because it isn't. I'm from Exmat Plains, a broad savanna north to Derwood. Not so different from an ocean in a way. There are places where you can stand and turn full circle and see nothing but the winds making waves in the grass. He watches the surf lapping against the wrecked boats. But moments like this, I wonder what a business a plainsman like me has taken to the water. Tell me about Ondra's gift. We got docks, fishing, a steady ship traffic, all this sprang up around the docks. It's the poorest district in Defiance Bay, but one of the liveliest. He grins. And for lively, nothing beats the Salty Mast. You'd be better to ask a younger man than me if you want to know about that place. Oh, I know all about the Salty Mast, my friend. Farewell.
Yes? Of course.
And to my viewers, I would also like to say farewell, because this about wraps up this episode of Let's Play Pillars of Eternity, but I will see you next time. Goodbye.